Hey, what is up, everybody? Ryan back from Ferda Heat. Got a beautiful, actually got probably about 2 videos I think coming at you today. As you can see out here. Again, just rescued a bunch of plants from the garden center that are on clearance, and I got those planters from my aunt and uncle's place. There's a couple more. Actually, no, sorry, the other ones are underneath that tray actually. So I got 4 big planters, kind of like raised bed planters. I'm gonna try and tackle. Put a bunch of stuff in there. As you can see, I got a bunch of sweet peppers there, like a tray of 6. Got those for I think $2. I think everything, and then I think everything else was $1, and then that guy was I think $3, $3.20 or something, which is the hibiscus. Beautiful, beautiful. You can just see it there, like that's. You can see it's got a bunch more bulbs that are just gonna come out and look like that. It's gonna be gorgeous. So I'm gonna get a bunch of the stuff into those planters, guys, and do a little bit of a harvest as well. As you can see, a couple things need to be harvested, and you can see just in the corner there, my lettuce is actually growing back. Yep, so got a couple of videos coming to you guys. We'll be transplanting a bunch of these rescued plants, as well as harvesting what we can off of a bunch of the sweet pepper plants, and getting a couple bits of cauliflower as well. Okay guys, so in this first video, I'll kind of just show off everything, and then this will be a transplant video, and then the next one will be the harvest. Again, it's not going to be a very big harvest, but it's more so like a productivity harvest, like just harvest what I've got so the rest can thrive a little bit better than it currently is. There's a couple plants that definitely need it, like the broccoli and the cauliflower. The cauliflower absolutely needs it. You'll see in a sec here, but yeah, this is what I got from the store just now though. Already, man, just it needed a watering that bad. Just in the last hour and a half that I was out, it's already just started to wilt a little bit. This thing was looking gorgeous when I got it. But yeah, this is a little cayenne plant. I think this is a cherry tomato plant. Already, it's so small and stunted, it's just already starting to put out. Again, these have just been on the shelves for like 3 months now. Everything's basically being sold for like $1 now at this point. It's like almost like July 7th or something. Middle of Stampede here in Calgary. But yeah, got 4 strawberry plants. That's definitely going to be going into one of these planters, probably all 4 of those. And then yeah, I don't know, we'll see here. We'll see what the space looks like. But yeah, definitely one planter is going to be all 6 of these guys. One planter is going to be all those jalapenos. And then the other one, yeah, maybe the other one I'll just do that. I don't know, we'll mix and match. We'll see. We've got options. I got 2 more soil bags as well. And yeah, I'm just trying to think here. I guess I've got some pot, like I've got 1,000,000 pots. Like I just wanted to use these planters specifically, just because they're just easier to move, way more room taken up per se, rather than just like 100 pots. It's easier, like easier to move all at once, I guess is what I'm saying. But yeah, we'll quickly take a little tour around here, guys. Again, everything's looking really nice. This habanero, this orange habanero plant's just gone crazy the last couple days. I did not expect this to work as well as it did. I wish I didn't top that, because I actually topped that one and it started just trying to grow from the bottom. And then I did not top this one, so that was kind of like my my test per se for these habaneros. So I topped that one, but left this one, and this one thrived, and that one didn't. So yeah, and as you can see, I think oh yeah, right there is a habanero. Do have a habanero coming out right there, which is freaking beautiful. It's the mocha swirl. Still just trying to find its legs, it feels like, but once it finds them, it's gonna go crazy. And this is the hot wax. I think I will probably pick that pepper. I think very likely going to pick that pepper so that the rest can continue to thrive. You can see the cayenne long thin. That's just about to start going crazy. Like it's growing out of every which way, and it's just starting to flower now, which is beautiful. And yeah, we'll be picking a bunch of these. As you can see, that's that the heavenly pepper combo. And then obviously I've got the other one too, which is even more insane. Like this thing is gnarly. This thing has like literally 100 peppers that I could probably get at. Almost no joke. Like they're these are the orange ones, these are the red ones, and as you saw, the yellow ones on the backside here. It's Scotch bonnets finally starting to get their legs, like you see. Again, these are the ones that like were stunted and infested. A couple of them are still struggling, but they're still growing. They're growing through it, man. So far, what I've noticed is that the Scotch bonnets are by far the most resilient. Again, this was that shriveled up, still a little bit shriveled up shishito plant that I got on like clearance for $1. There's another one kicking around somewhere. Oops. Almost knocked over the tray behind me. Oops. Got the English ivy growing beautifully. I'm trying to tuck it this way. But yeah, it's great. So it's just gonna spiral up. This is gonna be absolutely amazing. It's grown. You can see it's grown from. It was started about here. Now it's way up to here now. Absolutely beautiful. And yeah, like I said, this is the broccoli. Just starting to kind of find some other nodes in there. Just starting to. But yeah, I think if I pick that out, cut that. Use it, I don't know, probably give it to my guinea pigs, to be honest, or something like that. But yeah, use that as a productive method. Chop the top, hopefully it'll just shoot out the side a bunch more little nodes of broccoli. And yeah, the collard, maybe I'm gonna have to do that with the collard greens as well. I'm also gonna have to double check. It's been a couple days since I've checked for worms, but we should be good on those, or caterpillars or whatever. As you can see, they got a hold of this guy pretty freaking good. Just got this from my mom, actually. She tried to grow sunflowers. Looks like they all died. I was meant to take this last week. Unfortunately, I didn't get it until yesterday. But yeah, hopefully I can make them grow. There are more planted in there, so more should come through in the coming days. Just starting to thrive here. The habanero, I think these are habaneros. Not sure exactly which ones. These are kind of just random ones. More than likely Primera Reds, but again, not exactly sure. That's pretty much it for over here. Everything else is just this way. Again, another one of the habaneros, not terribly sure which one it is, but it's just starting to really take off there, which is awesome. Like, it's starting to shoot out every which way. It's gonna be beautiful. That's the one I had inside in the tent, by the way, like forever ago. This is the, what is this? The Big Bertha. This is a Big Bertha, actually, yeah. It's just starting to flower. Tons and tons and tons of nodes in there, too. This is the prism pepper. Again, I feel like I'm probably going to want to pick those because the rest of the plant is just not being very productive right now. So I feel like I want to pick these even though they're not fully ripe yet. But like they are even, they're still good at this stage. They're just not like ripe. Again, that's, I want to say this is like a beefsteak tomato plant, probably beefsteak. It's either beefsteak or early girl. Just starting to flower. She's going to be big. Then behind it is the Primera Red habanero. Tons and tons of flowers just coming through now, with a couple peppers there already. And then I think where's its brother? Oh, his brother is that it? Yeah, that's its brother right there. Another Primera Red. Again, a few more peppers, quite a lot more flowers, tons and tons more to come. Got two jalapenos like this. You can see the other ones over there. So I got two baskets of jalapenos there. So actually I kind of lied. In my last video I said I only had one jalapeno plant, but realistically I guess I kind of have 3. Or if you want to get technical, I got like 7. Some marigolds just starting to come through. These were the first 2 that I had. They were out like 2 months ago when I first started this channel back up. And as you can see, that one's brand new. That one's coming through, just a ton coming through. That's going to be a beautiful marigold. And this is the Megatron, just putting out a bunch more beautiful Megatron jalapenos. This is the YOLO Wonder. Got 3 plants in there. And this is kind of like a random one. I think this is like 3 different peppers. I'm not actually positive, but I think these are habaneros, cayennes, and jalapenos. I could be wrong. We'll see what happens, but those definitely look like habaneros to me, but I really don't know. Like, I'm not positive by any means. I got this plant again like half price the other week at Walmart. It looked like shit. I'll just say that out loud. It looked like shit. It looked really bad. Look how green it is now. Like, not a single leaf on this was green last week. Not one. But I pruned every single dead leaf off of it, and now it is just thriving, putting out peppers left and right, and flowering left and right. Yeah, it looks beautiful. Tons and tons more plants to go, guys. Like it doesn't really end. Scotch bonnet, Scotch bonnet, Scotch bonnet, Carolina Reaper, Carolina Reaper, flavor burst that just might find its way through. Can't really tell yet. As you can see back there is the cauliflower. Might not be able to see it. I'll get a better angle here in a sec. But yeah, another tomato plant. I think that does say early girl, I'm pretty sure. If I'm not crazy. So yeah, the other one's probably a beefsteak if this is an early girl, because I'm pretty sure I got beefsteak, early girl, and then a bunch of cherry tomatoes. Oh nice, this Scotch bonnet plant's actually probably about to start putting out some flowers. Very cool. And then yeah, that's the cherry tomato. These are the I believe petunias. Maybe I'm wrong. Again, I always forget the name. Too many peas. Too many peas. It's the cabbage. Again, I kind of wish I had a better home for the cabbage, but it's doing decently well. And I think that is Trinidad scorpion, and I think that's ghost pepper. Again, they're almost, I don't know. They're in the middle of figuring out whether they're going to grow or not. Probably not. They'll probably become tent plants again and grow in there, as they always do. Corn is actually growing. That's all I have to say. It's actually growing. Oh wait, sorry. That's the Trinidad. So that's another Reaper, I think. And then that's a ghost pepper. I think. I don't actually know anymore. I've lost track. But yeah, like I said, there's the cauliflower. I want to actually get that harvested so that the rest can actually start thriving. As you see, it's growing pretty well. Surprisingly enough, it's growing decently well. I had like absolutely zero expectations for any of this stuff, but it's surprisingly growing. Okay, now, like I said guys, it's time to transplant these, so I'm gonna go ahead and figure out a planting system and we'll get to it. Oh, quickly, before I start the transplanting, you guys can see it's been about, what, I think a week. That is what it looks like, guys, after 1 week from harvesting the lettuce right to dead, like right to the root. Beautiful. Okay, got batch 1 done. Got the strawberries in that one planter for now. Now I think the plan is going to be tomato plant in this big boy, cayenne in this other semi-big boy, and then bell peppers in one of those other planters, jalapenos in one of those other planters, and then hibiscus in that 2-gallon behind it right there. I think that's the plan for now. My fingers are so covered in soil it wouldn't do my fingerprint scanner for my phone, but that is the bell peppers there, guys. Looks so beautiful. I just noticed I was gonna go ahead and plant this orange sunset wind, and I didn't even see that. There is a second one in there. It looks like it was just beat right down, but it's making a comeback, so I'll plant them right together, like I said, in that 2-gallon, and then yeah, we'll just keep on trucking. Alright, everything is coming right along, guys. Got the beautiful hibiscus in that planter now. Dude, that one wasn't like that. That's already started happening since it got to like my house here in the last like 4 hours. Holy. Got the tomato plant caged. Hopefully it'll reach the top in the next couple of months. I have absolute faith in it, complete faith. I did fertilize it as well. So hopefully that'll give it a little boost that it needs. And I'll even probably fertilize it again here in a little, I don't know, like 40 days or something like that. Just about to put the cayenne in this guy. As you can see, it's already spruced right back up. Just give it a little watering, like as I was beginning the transplanting, figuring I'll do this one last. Hopefully it kicks back a little bit, and it absolutely has. Very, 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 very happy about that. Yeah, so I just got to plant this guy, plant those jalapenos in this planter here, and then we're pretty much done, guys. And then we'll do that little harvest. Alright everyone, that is that. Got the jalapenos all planted in. These are La Bamba 2s. Never actually had La Bamba, so this will be interesting. I've had quite a few varieties, but this will be a new one. Like I've had Megatron, I've had, God, I'm drawing an absolute freaking blank on the rest of these. Gigantes, got a couple other ones, obviously standards, but yeah. That is that. Again, hibiscus, got the strawberries in the planter in the back there, tomato plant right there, cayenne planted there, And got the beautiful bell peppers right there. They should be red bell peppers, I believe. Again, this was all like 50% off. Like this whole thing, $1.50. This whole thing, like $1.50 or whatever, is like 60% off or something like that. Again, $1.50. Again, like I said, I think that was $3.50. And then each one of those strawberries was $1. So that whole planter over there was $4. So yeah, very. Oh yeah, and then the tomato was again, I think $1.50. So yeah, I think the total was $10. Or no, that's wrong. $12. I think the total was $12. So yeah, got my planters filled. And then the soil was, yeah, I think the soil was $5.50. It was like, it was very cheap. It was like $2.75 each bag for the Schultz 25 liter. So cheap at Walmart. Like they're just like giving it away at this point. But yeah, guess I'll go ahead and sign out here for this video, guys. We'll do a little harvest in a sec here. I'm just gonna go inside and eat.